welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Jasmine and welcome to my channel. Since the Grand Prix Final is coming up soon, I decided to do a video discussing more facts about the Grand Prix Final that you guys might have known. I love watching the Grand Prix competitions because it's so much fun watching all of these different and new skaters competing against each other and seeing all their amazing programs, and it's just a lot of fun watching them on the TV or on YouTube or whatever. Their programs are amazing, and seeing all their jumps and their spins and everything that's new, it's just so cool. And I never really knew that much about the Grand Prix Final, so I decided that it would be fun if I looked it up, and I found this really good website that shares a lot of facts and a lot of information about the Grand Prix Final, and I decided to share it with you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. So I found this article online at NBCSports.com. The title of the article is Storylines to Watch at the Grand Prix Final. If you guys want to read this article for yourselves, because there is a lot of really good and useful information inside of here, I'll have it linked down below in the description box. But now let's get started. Here it says, the Grand Prix Final is an exclusive figure skating event that caps the first part of the season before skaters move toward their national championships. The 2019 edition in particular is significant, marking the halfway point between the Olympic cycles. Skaters score points at up to 2 Grand Prix events throughout the fall, and the top scoring finishers are invited to the Grand Prix Final December 5th through 8th in Toronto, Italy. With only 6 skaters/teams in each discipline, it's a small preview of March's World Championships. However, it brings a prestige all its own. In men, 2-time Olympic champion Yuzuru Hanyu of Japan returns to the Grand Prix Final for the first time since 2016. Hanyu missed the previous 2 editions due to injury. However, Hanyu owns 4 straight Grand Prix Finals from 2013 through 2016. Then it also says 2-time world champion Nathan Chen won the 2017 and 2018 Grand Prix Finals in Hanyu's absence. They competed head-to-head at March's World Championships, where Chen won and Hanyu earned silver. But this will be their first Grand Prix Final head-to-head since Chen began his winning streak undefeated since placing 5th at the Pyeongchang Olympics in 2018. So this is going to be a competition between almost 2 of the world's best figure skaters and men's. I kind of prefer Yuzuru over Nathan Chen, but they're still both really good skaters, and it's going to be a tough competition between them, so we'll have to wait and see who's going to win. These are the 6 skaters that are going to be competing in the men's field. First, there is Yuzuru Hanyu, who's from Japan. Then there's Nathan Chen from US, Alexandra Samarin from Russia. I'm going to say half of these names wrong, and I'm really sorry about that. There's Dmitry Aliyev from Russia, Kevin Amos from France, and Jin Boyang from China. Out of these 6 figure skaters, I know 3 of them. I know Yuzuru, Nathan, and Dmitry. So this is going to be a pretty tough event for all of these skaters. In women, the top 3 Russians to qualify for the Grand Prix Final are Elena Kosternaya, Alexandra Trusova, and Anna Shubirkova. My favorite out of these 3 is Elena Kosternaya. She's really good. So they were the same top qualifiers for last year's Junior Grand Prix Final. Kosternaya won, followed by Trusova, and Shubirkova was 5th. Wow, I didn't even know that. Well, I knew that they were all in the Junior Grand Prix Final last year, but I didn't know what places they got. All 3 are in their first senior season. They trained together in Moscow under Coach Itiri. I'm not exactly sure how you say her last name. It's kind of confusing, so one second, I have an idea. There's her last name. I'm not that's in Russian. I don't know exactly how you have to say it, but I can probably try. That's my best, attempt. So alongside reigning Olympic and world champion Elena Zagitova. While Zagitova has never landed a quadruple jump or triple axel in competition, Kosternaya's free skate includes 2 triple axels, Trusova's free skate includes up to 4 quads, and Shubirkova's free skate includes 2 quad lutzes. Wow, they have a lot of quads and triple axels in their programs, but they are really good skaters as well. Japan's Rika Kiyahara is capable of 2 triple axels in her free skate as well. American Brady Tennell is the oldest in the field by 4 years at 21 years old. And that's actually really good that she made it there with all of these young skaters. And she's also a really amazing skater as well. In the women's field, the skaters competing in the women's event are Elena Kosternaya from Russia, Alexandra Trusova from Russia, Anna Shubrikova from Russia, Rika Kiyahara from Japan, Elena Zagitova from Russia, and Brady Tennell from the USA. I'm going to be cheering for Elena Kosternaya, and I'm going to be cheering for Brady Tennell as well. Now we're moving into pairs. So for pairs, China's Sui Wenxing and Han Song, hopefully I said those correctly, are the most decorated team in the Grand Prix Final with 2 World Championships and an Olympic silver medal. Last year, they had an abbreviated season due to Sui's stress fracture in her right foot, but railed for a 4 continents title and their 2nd world title. They won both of their regular seasons, Grand Prix events, Cup of China, and NHK Trophy. Related newcomers Alexandra Boykova and Dmitry Kozlovsky, hopefully I said that correctly, of Russia, also won both of their regular season, Grand Prix events, Skate Canada, and Rosalind Cup. Now we're going to move on to the competitors who are competing in the pairs field. Hopefully I'm going to be saying most of these names correctly, and I'm really scared. So the first is Sui Wenqing / Han Chong from China, Alexandra Boykova and Dmitry Kozlovsky from Russia, Peng Cheng and Jin Yang from China, Anastasia Mishina and Alexander Galimov from Russia, Kristen Moore Towers and Michael Marinaro from Canada, and Daria Pavlinchenko and Denis Kodikin from Russia. I'm really bad at pronouncing names if I haven't heard them before, but hopefully I said most of them correctly. And I've never really heard of these before because I don't really watch pairs, but I can't wait to watch and see how they skate. I'm really sad that there are no pair skaters representing the U.S. because I would love seeing a U.S. figure skater in the Grand Prix Final doing the pairs, but I can't wait to watch these skaters compete. Now let's move on to ice dance. 4-time world champions Gabriela Papadakis and Guillaume Cizeron, hopefully I said that correctly, of France missed last year's Grand Prix Final because they pulled out of one of their regular series events and were unable to qualify. But in their most recent final in 2017, they won and defeated eventual Pyeongchang Olympic gold medalists Tessa Virtue and Scott Moyer of Canada. In their stead, American training partners Madison Hubble and Zach Donahue, the 2-time U.S. dance champions, took the 2018 Grand Prix Final. Another team they trained with in Montreal, Americans Madison Chalk and Evan Bates, also returned to the Grand Prix Final after missing the Grand Prix regular season last year due to injury. These are the skaters that are going to be competing in the ice dance field at the Grand Prix Final. First there is Gabriela Papadakis and Guillaume Cizeron of France, Victoria Sinistina and Nikita Katsalopov from Russia, Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier from Canada, Madison Hubble and Zach Donahue from the U.S., Alexandra Stepanova and Ivan Bukin from Russia, and Madison Chalk and Evan Bates from the U.S. Here there are going to be 2 U.S. ice dancers that are going to be representing us. So we finished with all of the information, but here it talks a little bit more about the Americans that are going to be skating in the Grand Prix Final, so I'm going to read that to you guys as well. Here it says Nathan Chen is making his 4th consecutive appearance in the Grand Prix Final, an event he's won twice. The Yale sophomore will be the only American man in the field. The American women have their first representatives in the Grand Prix Final since 2015 when Gracie Gold and Ashley Wagner competed. This is Tennell's first appearance in the Grand Prix Final. The top 2 American ice dance teams are into the final, Hubble and Donahue, who won the event last year, and Chalk and Bates. Prior to missing last year's final, Chalk and Bates made 4 straight finals and won 2 silver medals. they should offer a preview of what audiences can expect at the U.S. National Championships in January from these two teams who trained together in Montreal. There hasn't been a U.S. pair team in the Grand Prix Final since 2015. Alexa Shimeka Kanaram and Chris Kanaram. Hopefully I said that correctly. Before that, Kawena McLaughlin and Rockne Brubaker. Hopefully I said that correctly as well, who skated in the 2007 Grand Prix Final but withdrew after the short program due to injury. So that was the end of the article, and I learned a lot from this article. Comment down below if you guys learned anything new about the Grand Prix Final that you guys didn't know before. And I can't wait until the Grand Prix Final comes out, or like when it starts, because I can't wait to watch all the amazing skaters skating at this competition and competing against each other and seeing all their amazing programs and everything, and it's going to just be so much fun watching them. So comment down below if you guys are planning on watching the Grand Prix Final when it starts. I can't wait for it to start. Anyways, also don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I love you guys. Bye!